Welcome to Resume Tips for Students, presented by Langara Co-op and Career Development Center. Resumes Light. This is going to be a brief overview of how you should approach completing a resume. You first want to look at 4 questions. Why do we need resumes? What are the types of resumes? What are the key elements of a resume? And a few tools we've provided to help you create your resume. Why do we need resumes? It's an accepted method of applying for a job. It's a way to present your profile in a recognizable format. It can be easily scanned by software and shared amongst the hiring team, as well as searched for skills and abilities. It's part of the legal human resources process. And if it's compelling enough, your resume can be your key to an interview. There are 3 main types of resumes: the chronological, the functional, and the combined. The chronological lists experience in reverse chronological order. It tends to be used by individuals with little work experience. A functional resume records information according to your functional skill set subheadings, such as communication skills, project management skills, followed by a list of where you've worked. The combined resume is the one most often used. It is a combination of both the above types, chronological and functional. Required resume elements. Ideally, your contact information should be correct. Your name, address, and phone number with messaging capability, as well as email address, should all be in bold and in a larger font than the rest of the document. You can also have a highlights of qualifications section, or a career objective section, or a career profile section, followed by an overview of your education, with most recent educational pursuit first. After education, you want to add your work experience. You can divide this up as related experience and then follow it with additional work experience if you prefer. Adding a related experience area helps the employer to see where you have acquired skills and experience that relate really well to the job you're applying for. After work experience, add volunteer experience, as well as any additional skills and certifications you have acquired. Functional skill sets such as communication skills, team and leadership skills, critical thinking and analysis, organizational skills, as well as other suggestions specific to your area of study, really help enhance your resume. Take clues from the job posting as to what these functional skill sets should be highlighting. In thinking about your skills, it's really important to be able to identify your specific skills and abilities. A few questions. What would your colleagues say you do especially well at work or in a volunteer setting? If you were buddied with a junior staff member and you were asked to show them the ropes, what could you teach them or show them that you do especially well? Can you describe a situation in which you played a leadership role to achieve something important? Describe a situation in which you went above and beyond the expectations of your role. Describe what skills and abilities you used and the outcomes achieved. At this point in your career, what competencies and skills do you feel you need to continue to develop? How can you incorporate these into your work experiences? Spot the differences between the following recipes and ask yourself which one gives you a better picture of what you will get. Recipe number 1: garlic, pasta, olive oil, cheese, basil. Recipe number 2: set a pot of lightly salted water to boil and add 350 grams of pasta when the water is roiling. Finally, chop 2 cloves of garlic, a half a cup of fresh basil, and 1 cup of Parmesan cheese separately. Toss drained al dente pasta with a tablespoon of olive oil and the rest of the ingredients. Serve and enjoy. Your resume can be the same. Rather than just list your ingredients or tasks you have done, give us some idea of the size and scope of your ability. Deliver juicy accomplishment-based skill statements versus a simple list of tasks. How did you do your work? What is the impact of your actions? How do you stand out from others? Why was what you did important to the workplace? How much effect do you have on the company? Whenever possible, quantify the effect of your efforts. For example, redesign the company web pages, improved traffic and visits to site, and increased customer contact and queries by 25% over a 2-month period. Starting your resume from scratch. Compile a list of every work and volunteer role you have had. Create a task list of what you have done in each of these positions. Next, convert your task lists into quality skill statements which convey the what and how you did this task. This is what makes you stand out. Kick off every skill statement with an action verb. Look for patterns and group according to functional skill set. If you have questions after you've seen this short, brief webinar on putting together your best resume, drop by the Co-op and Career Development Center in C121 or email us at coop@langara.bc.ca. Drop us a phone call, 604-323-5480. Think about enrolling in Co-op 2300, Employment Strategies for the Current Labor Market. In this course, you will learn how to put together strong resumes and cover letters, as well as develop interview and negotiation skills. Thank you for listening. We look forward to meeting you.